Let me be very, very clear. You can go to the park, and you should go to the park. You should go to the park in your own neighborhood. I'd prefer if everyone doesn't all go to Princess Island Park, for example. Um, but when going to the park, you should stay at least 2 meters apart. You shouldn't touch anything. And when you get home, wash your hands before you do anything else. That's very basic. You might even want to change your clothes at the moment that you get home. What I am saying, however, is don't plan a picnic with all your friends thinking that being 6 feet apart is going to save you. The 6 feet apart or the 2 meters apart is not a magical amulet that is going to protect you. It is a safety precaution that you should take if you have to be out. So it's the same as wearing one of those fabric face coverings. It doesn't supply full protection. It doesn't protect you from others. It protects others from you, but it's better than nothing. And so the 6 feet or the 2 meters, think of that the same way. That if I must be out in any of the four things I've talked about that are reasons to be out, then I have to take that precaution. But arranging, a picnic or a wine night out and thinking it's going to be totally fine to be with all my friends as long as we're 6 feet apart is not how you should be thinking about things. Yes, you're going to see more of a presence in places where people congregate. Remember that our goal is never to write people tickets. Our goal is to help educate people on the behavior that is the right behavior at this time. So, for example, we're going to have bylaw officers at the dog parks as the weather gets nicer to really, frankly, investigate whether off leash dog parks can still be safe. And to really see what kind of behavior people are undertaking and to educate them in being better about that. And yeah, so you will see more of a presence. Again, really focused on helping people do the right thing.
I get that this is super hard. I It's hard on my family, as I imagine it's hard on yours also. I really do get it. But we all need to find our own why we do it. What's the reason why we're going to drive ourselves so hard? Not just because His Worship the Mayor said this is what you have to do, or that I, standing here in a uniform, tell you what we need to do. You need to figure out why you're going to do it, because that kind of that kind of motivation, that internal motivation to do something is much stronger than if I try and tell you what to do. So, if you're well, please stay in your neighborhood to avoid overcrowding of popular areas. Don't gather in groups outside your normal family cohort. If you're going out into the parks, those water fountains and the high touch surface areas, those are the things that you want to stay away from. They can be a real challenge. If you get into we had a complaint the other day that we should close a park because the parking lot was crowded and that people were running into each other getting out of a car. And I guess I just say to you, this is a simple one, right? If you drive into a parking lot and it's quite busy, and there's a number of people around, just stay in your car until the people right beside you have a chance to get out. It's the way we do it in Calgary, right? We can do those things, and it just takes a little bit more patience. But we don't want to close a park because two people ran into each other in the parking lot. This is easy, and I know we can do it. So, uh, you know, walk your dog around the community. Find that green space in your community. If the park you want to go to is too busy, maybe find another one. I invite you to go find some of the spectacular areas of your community. What a great way to get out and about. There's also about 1,800 playfields in the city, so you can get there. Um, and so you can hear what I'm saying to you. I'm asking you to try and stay away from others. That's what we need to do. Um, People will say the curve is flattening. I I'm not happy with how flat it is, and I hope you're not either in terms of where we can be. So we can continue to do what we're doing, and we continue to do better.